So for barre today, what you are going to need is a yoga mat. We are going to come down onto the floor towards the end of the class so that we can work our core. But for the first part, we're going to be using a chair. If you don't have a chair, you can of course use a kitchen counter, you can use a table, you can use a wall, anything really just to place your hands on. And to be fair, you don't actually need anything at all. If you want to do the whole workout without holding on to anything, that is absolutely fine as well. All right, so today we're going to start with our feet together, bring the toes and heels together. Now I want you to the whole way through the class be thinking about growing tall, holding your tummy in, rolling the shoulders open so that they're far back, and it almost feels like you're puffing your chest out a little bit. That is okay. We want to open up the posture, hold the tummy in, keep your hips over your ankles the entire time, and just feel like you're growing really tall. All right, starting with our warm-up, we're going to just bend the knees and then releve. So here we go, bend and stretch, releve up and down. Again, bend and stretch, releve up and down. Good. Now one more time. This time when we bend, keep it bent and hold, bend down, roll the body down, and then roll the spine all the way up. Good. Now lift up the heels, hold it there, hold, 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 and drop the heels. Let's speed it up. Here we go. So bend, come on down, roll it up, and releve up and down. Again, so bend, rock the body forward, roll the spine up, so we're really warming up the spine. Again, bend. Exhale as you come up, releve and down. One more time. Roll it up, lift and down. Good. Bring your foot forward to the side. Now keep your hips forward. Don't let them move and bring it in. So we're making a nice big circle here. Side, back, and in. Speed it up. Here we go. Point, around. So the whole time, think about the body. Keep it nice and sturdy. Good. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, last one. So that's really warming up the hip there. Bring the feet together. Open up, coming into some plies and lift. Good. Here we go. And 8, up, 7, 6. Keep pushing those knees open. Keep growing tall. 4 more. 3, 2. All right, now come down and hold. We're going to pulse it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's do another set. Here we go. And 8, 7, 6. Keep pushing those knees open. You want them over the middle toe. Now stay here. Lift up your right heel. You're going to keep the body exactly where it is, but pull that knee in, pivot on the toe, and then push it out. Here we go. In and out. In. So you should feel this all the way around that hip joint for 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Push that heel down, reach this arm out, lengthen, and stretch it up. All right, we're going to bend and then side bend. So come down into a bend, reach over, really feel that stretch through the side body, and then stand up tall, zip it up. Again, bend, reach it over, come on back, and stand up tall. 2 more. Bend, reach, come on back, and stretch it up. We've got 1 more. Keep pushing those knees open. You should be feeling warm now. Good. Now let's come into an attitude. So right leg lifts up, hold it there. Hold your tummy, careful not to lean back. So stand up tall, shoulders over your hips, and pulse up. Good. Now we're going to take it out to the side, point it down to the floor, and bring it in. Good. Bring it front, side, point, and in. All right, let's speed that up. In, 4, 3, 2, and up. Round, point. Keep growing up and out of the leg that you're standing on. Good. 2 more. Nice one. Last one. All right, good. Now bend in the legs. The leg that you're standing on, your left leg, you're going to keep that leg nice and bent. Take your right leg out to the side, and then we're going to rotate the hip so your knee and the top of your foot is facing forward. Now lift the leg up. I want you to crunch into the side here. You should be feeling it on the outer part of your bottom, and pulse up, 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 up. Good. Good. Give me 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5. You should be feeling it right here. Now keep it nice and high. You're going to pull that knee in, take it out. Again, pull that knee in, take it out to the side. Again, pull the knee in, out to the side, in, and out. Good. Give me 4 more. And 4. Hold your tummy tight. Keep growing tall. Try not to hang onto that chair. 2 more. Oh, you should be feeling it right into that oblique, right into the leg that you're standing on. And release. Good job. Shake it out. And coming over onto the other side. So you can either just turn around, or if you want to continue facing this way, bring your chair to the other side. So we're going to do that all over again. Feet together, toes, heels, hands come to the hips. So bend, stretch, lift it up into releve and down. Again, bend, stretch, lift and down. 2 more. Bend, releve. 1 more time, bend. All right, this time, bend the knees and hold. Float the body down. Chest comes to the thighs. As you exhale, roll the spine up, really lifting up. Lift up the heels, grow tall, hold your balance there, and come on down. All right, we're going to speed that up. Here we go. In 4, 3, 2, and bend. Float it down. Roll it up. Releve, lift and down. Again, bend, float it down. Roll it up. Releve and down. 2 more. Roll it up. Releve up and down. 1 more time. Bend the knees, float it down. Now as you roll up, really spread those vertebrae. Here we go. And point it forward. Point it to the side, to the back, and in. Again, another slow one. Point it forward. Keep those hips forward. So we're getting all that rotation into the hips. Let's speed it up for 4. Here we go. Sorry, for 8, 7, 6. Good. Keep growing tall out of this leg. Tummy's in. 3 more. 2. Good work. All right, let's bring those toes open as we come into our plies and lift it up. All right, here we go. And bend, stretch, bend. So each time we're bending, remember to push those knees open. If you're rolling into the feet, you need to bring your toes in a little closer. Make that V narrower. Good. Give me 4 more. 4, 3, 2. All right, we're going to come down and we're going to pulse it. So come down and pulse, pulse. Good. Keep growing tall. Keep that chest open. Beautiful. Tummy's in. All right, you ready for some side bends? Let's take this arm out to the side. Come on up. Now let's bend. Reach it over. Come on back. And stand up tall. Reach it up. Again, nice and slow. Bend all the way down. Lean it over. Keep those hips still as we speed it up for 4. Here we go. And bend. Reach. Come on back and up. Bend. Reach. Good. It's such a lovely stretch through the side body. 1 more time. Excellent. All right, let's bend those knees. Lift up the heel of the left foot now. Now push down as low as you can. The hips are forward. We're going to pivot on the toe, bringing that knee in. Don't let anything adjust into your hips, and open it. Here we go. 4, 8, open. 7, open. 6, you've got it. Good. 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Good. Push that heel down and stand it up. Bring this leg up into attitude. Tummy's in. Grow tall. Pulse it up. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Keep reaching this arm. We're going to bring it out to the side. Grow up out of this hip. Hold up tall. Point it down and come on in. All right. Now let's bring this leg up front to the side. Point and down. 1 more slow. Reach it up to the side. point it down and bring it in. All right, speed it up for 4. Let's go. And up, side, point it down and in. 3. Good, grow up tall. I know I keep saying it, but it's really something that we end up sitting into ourselves. I want you to grow up tall, nice and high. Good, now bend that supporting leg. Take your left leg to the side and then rotate in the hips. So keep the hips forward, but the knee and the top of the foot pointing out to the side. Lift it up, get that side, that oblique muscle working. Pulse it up, 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 up. Good, 4, 3, you got another set of 8, so keep pulsing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now pull your knee in and take it out to the side. Woo, I lost my balance. Hold your tummy and back. Here we go. And in, out, in. Keep that leg up high. Keep squeezing into the side. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, last one. Excellent work. Bring it down, shake it out, give it a little tap if you need to, and then we're going to turn facing our bar. So 2 hands come onto the bar. We're going to start with the right leg. So bending the knees and extend your right leg to the back. Now the aim here is not to hang onto your bar, right? Keep the fingertips nice and light as we take this leg to the back. Keep this knee bent and we're going to pulse it up. Here we go. And 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep the body up nice and tall. Good. Now hold it up high. Bend the knee. Make sure your knee is pointing down to the floor. Flex your foot and pulse the heel up. Up, 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 and up. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Now stretch it out. And now try kick your bottom. Point it straight. Flex and bend. Point and straight. Flex and bend. Point straight. Good. I think you've got it. Give me 4 more. 4, 3. Keep that leg up high. Squeeze into your bottom. 2 more. You should be feeling that hamstring working as well. Last one. Good. Now pull that knee into the chest. Try tap it onto your forehead and then swoosh it back into a kick. Here we go. And 8, back, 7, back, 6. Keep your back up straight. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Stand up, shake it out. All right, we're coming over onto the other leg. So let's bend that right knee. Push down into it, extend your left leg to the back. Again, get that feeling of growing tall. Squeeze into your bottom without arching your back too much. Lift your leg up and start with your pulses. Go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Keep squeezing that bottom. Hold it up nice and high. Bend your knee. Make sure your knee is pointing down. Flex your foot. Pulse up, 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 up. You've got 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up high. Stretch the leg out. Point the toe. Flex the foot and bend. Again. Point and straight. Flex and bend. Now, as you flex that foot and pull it in, I want you to try and touch your bottom with your heel. So we're really contracting the back of the leg. Good. You've got 3 more. Point and stretch. Bend and flex. 2 more. Keep that leg high. Don't let it drop. 1 more. Here comes your knee to your nose. Here we go. So pull the knee into the nose. Try and tap your head and then take it back into a kick. Squeeze the bottom. Here we go for 8, 7. Hold that tummy in tight as the knee comes in. I want you to squeeze it in. It's a contraction. 3 more. 2, 1. Whew. And bring it up. Take a nice deep breath. Good job. All right, we're going to end off the standing section with coming into another exercise facing the bar. Lift your heels up off the floor. Again, we don't want to hang on to the bar, just fingertips nice and light. All right, let's bend those knees, come down as low as you can. Now I'm going to turn here so you can see what I'm doing. I want you to keep the knees bent as you isolate the hip to the side. Push it out. And then over to the other side. Push it over. So swap and swap, swap and swap. So now, because we're on our heels and the knees are bent, you should be feeling this in the front of your thigh. You should be feeling it up the back of the legs into the glutes, and you should be feeling it here and in the side. If you're squeezing that hip up nice and high, isolating it, your oblique muscle here is going to be pulling it up and working. Keep holding your tummy in as we sway side to side. Are we on fire? I bet you're feeling it. Woo! All right, I think you can give me just 8 more. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push the heels down. Stand up tall. Inhale up and exhale. Nice job. All right, keep your chair exactly where it is, but just turn it around so the flat part is facing you. Now, we're going to come down onto our mats. So if you need to grab some water, now's the time to quickly do so before we come down while I'm explaining the next exercise. So we're going to be working our bottoms. Now, if using the chair is too difficult for you, don't worry about the chair. Just bring your feet down to the floor, all right? The chair is going to take this exercise to the next level. So we want to bring ourselves as close to the chair as we can. Exhale, roll down, bringing your feet up onto the chair. Now you might need to move yourself a little closer towards the chair. Now again, remember your feet can be flat on the ground at this point. We're going to tuck the shoulder blades under the back, arms come to the side to help for balance, and then we'll lift up the heels, the bottom. All right, now we're going to pulse it here. So keep your eye line looking up towards the sky. Good, pulse it up. All right, so I want you to squeeze in the bottom. You should be feeling this in your hamstrings, in your bottoms. Good, give me 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Hold it there. Now, whether your feet are up on the chair or on the floor, we're going to lift up one leg. Now, if that is a little bit too intense, you can just hold it here. But if you can, lift up one leg, hold it there, get your bottoms up even higher, and then bring it down. Take the other leg, lift it up, hold it there, squeeze your bottom up, get this right leg moving, and bring it down. Good. Exhale, roll the spine down. Nice work. Now, if you've got the chair, you can just bring your calves onto the chair. If your feet were on the ground, just leave them exactly where they are. Hands come behind the head. We're going to exhale, lift up the shoulder blades off the floor. Now, already feel that crunch into the tummy as we come up into some pulses. Here we go. And pulse it up, up. Now, what I want you to be careful of is don't pull those elbows forward. I want you to squeeze the elbows back. Only the fingertips are behind your head so that you're not pulling onto your neck. Now try and keep a distance of maybe your fist between your chin and your chest. Good. Are you feeling that crunch? 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Good work. And come on down. Give your knees a nice tight squeeze. Good. Now, if you've got that chair there, you can just move it out of the way. Hopefully it's not too heavy. You can just slide it. All right, and we're going to come onto our side. So we're going to be working those obliques again. Come down onto your elbows, push up onto your knee. Now, if you've got hip issues, you might want to just keep your hip down onto the ground or bring your hand and your knee a little closer together, and you can do the same exercise up this way. But if you can, onto the elbow, have that knee as far away from you as you can, and lift up the hip, lifting up this leg. Reach the arm. Now we're going to come into little circles with the top leg for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Change direction for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it there. We're going to hold it. Hold, keep pushing, keep reaching the arms and the legs, and come on down. Good, let's slide those legs over to the other side. Good, so come into the position that you chose on that first side. I want you to lift, if the hip is lifted up off the ground, I want you to lift it up nice and high. Reach that arm, reach that leg, hold the tummy in, and circle the leg for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now change direction for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it there. Keep holding. Lift those hips up. Get them up. Hold and keep breathing. Good job. And let's come down. Good. Now roll over onto your back. So we're going to come into another ab exercise, and we're going to keep the feet together and the knees apart. So first roll down onto your back. Toes are touching the floor. Knees are open. Hands come behind your head. Now the aim here is to lift up, to tap your elbows and your knees together, and then to let your toes tap the floor. Now if that's a little bit too much, you just come up to wherever you can. All right? Here we go. And up and down. Again. Up. Squeeze into the body. Now as those toes come down to tap onto the floor, I want you to think about your spine. If your spine is lifting up off the ground, then you put in your back under strain. So then either you've got to hold your tummy in even tighter, or you're going to not take the feet all the way down. You're going to just bring them down to wherever you can without your spine popping up. Good. Good. Give me just 4 more. 4 and tap. 3 and tap. 2 and tap. Here comes your last one. Good work. All right. Good. Come up onto your bottoms. We're going to come into some lemon squeezes. This might very well be our last exercise, depending on how long it takes. So you're going to be resting back on your hands. Legs are out. Now, you have an option here. You can either keep the feet down onto the ground, stretch and pull it in, stretch and pull it in. That's going to be your easy option. All right. If you want to take it a little harder, fingertips stay on the ground, 2 legs, pull them in. So in total, we're going to do 16. You will be doing 8 on one leg, 8 on the other, or 16, 2 legs out and in. You can also try it without touching the ground at all. So choose your option. Hold the tummies in. Make sure your back is not feeling any tension. When you're ready, come into position. Keep breathing. Here we go. In 4, in 3, in 2. Here we go. And inhale, exhale, in and out. All right, if you're using one leg, you're going to change to the other leg now. 8 more. 7. Keep squeezing that tummy in. Keep making sure that you're breathing. 4 more. 3, 2. Here comes your last one. Whew. Good. Ha, that one was tough. All right, it looks like we do have time for just one more exercise. So we're coming into a plank. So if you have wrist issues, you're going to come down onto your elbows, all right? So either onto your hands or onto your elbows. You can also be on your knees or on your feet, tucking those toes under and pushing up. Now, what we're going to be doing is holding for 30 seconds and then pulling our knee in towards our nose. Now, if you are on your knees, you're just going to have to push the hips back to pull your knee in, but make sure you come back into that plank. All right, so everyone choose your positions. If you're on your elbows, you might want to pull the knee out to the side rather than in towards you. All right, holding here. Your 30 seconds has already started. So make sure you're squeezing your bottom, pushing the ground away, holding your tummies tight, beautiful long spines. And make sure you're breathing. We don't want to hold our breaths. All right, we've only got just short of 5 more seconds. So then get ready because we're going to pull that knee into the nose. Here we go. Pull it in, squeeze it, put that foot back. Other side, squeeze it in and put that foot back. Again, in, squeeze, squeeze, place it back, in, place it back. Just give me 4 more and then you are done. Good. 3, push it back. 2, push it back. Here comes your last one. Excellent. Place those knees on the ground, sit your hips back and reach the arms forward. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale. Again, inhale, deep breath and exhale. Good. Come into a seated position. It is time for stretch, which is your reward for doing the workout. So come onto your bottoms, bring the soles of your feet together. We're going to push the knees open, but if you can, grab hold of the ankles and lean forward. If you don't have the flexibility, sit up straight and just work on those knees. But if you can lean forward, use your elbows to push the knees open. So we did quite a bit of work there, just working around the hip joint. And for that reason, this is why we're doing this particular stretch, is just to get into that hip joint, push the knees open to a point that it feels good for you. Now, I know some of you like to rush off at the end, but don't ever not do the stretching. The stretching is what looks after your muscles at the end of a workout. So if you do have to run off and sign off, please just make sure that you still do get a stretch. Good, and come on up. Good, let's slide one hand down as we reach up and over. Keep that top shoulder back as you get that beautiful stretch through the side body, and then reach it up over to the other side. Good, and come on up. Nice, we're gonna take the legs out to the side. So just take it to wherever you can, and then walk the fingers forward, trying to keep a straight back. You might not get too low, and that's okay. Take this time to breathe deeply, really fill your lungs up with fresh, beautiful air. Congratulate yourself for working so hard. And then walk the fingers over to one leg. Doesn't matter which one, because we're going to do both, but I want you to try and pull the shoulders all the way around. So we're going to get a stretch through the back, but also through the back of this leg, which did a lot of work as well. Good. Keep that breath deep, and as you feel your muscles letting go a little bit, you're going to pull yourself down a little further. Good, let's walk those hands gently and slowly over to the other side. So just be very aware of your body. You don't want to rush it, especially when we're stretching the inner thigh. We want to make sure that we are looking after that muscle, not moving too quickly through the stretch. Remember to pull the shoulder forward, really getting into that stretch through the back of the body and through the leg. Nice. Okay, let's walk back to the center and then slowly walk the hands back up. We're going to stretch out our glutes really quickly, so bring the legs in. The right leg is going to come on top of the left leg. Now, if that doesn't work for you, just bring it out in front of the other leg. All right, sit up nice and tall. Push your bottom back, so almost reach your belly button forward until you're getting a stretch through your right cheek of your bottom. Bring your right arm forward and pull it towards you. Good. Now gently release the arm and walk the hands forward. Try and come down onto your elbows if you can. Breathe in deeply. Good. I would love to stay here for so much longer, but as we are running out of time, we're going to have to come back up. And let's take that other leg on top. So bring your left leg on top or bring it to the front. Sit up super tall. Push your bottom back, belly button forward as we take our left arm across the chest and pull in, stretching out the shoulder. Whole time, breathing in deeply. And release the arm, walk those fingers forward. Come down onto your elbows if you choose to. Breathe into the stretch, let it happen. Good, and gently walk up. Now we're just going to do one more stretch, and that's to stretch out the front of the legs. So just slide onto one side, pull your foot to your bottom, pull that knee back as you come into your quad stretch. This is going to be our last one, I promise. You're nearly done. Keep pushing your bottom forward until you get that stretch. You want to take it to a point where it's mildly uncomfortable. Good, and as always, you're going to gently release the stretch, never pop out of it. All right, over to the other side, or just roll over and bringing your other leg up towards your bottom. Pull it in, push that knee as far back as you can, getting into that quad stretch. I'd like to thank you all so much for joining me today. It was an absolute pleasure teaching you, and I hope I'll see you again soon. Good, deep breath in, and exhale, and release. Thank you so much. Give yourselves a big clap.